Okay, here he comes. It's the mystery man. We don't know a great deal about him other than the fact that he is the world Sambo champion. And he fought against Giant Ochai, put him away in Ultimate Boxing a couple months ago, and looked good in doing so. A tremendously conditioned athlete, and really confident, Eddie.
Well, like you said, he's a champion in Sambo. He won the World Cup in 1993 in Spain. But he's been training a lot of kicks lately. He's comfortable with his hands. He loves leg locks, obviously, with the Sambo background. And he loves arm locks. I think he's in for a war.
I think he's in for a war, but you know, it's hard to make an absolute prediction on a gentleman like this, because we've seen fighters come out of Russia like Igor Bovchanchyn that we knew nothing about, and all of a sudden they just dominate the sport. So it's going to be a tough one, but he's in against one of the top 3 fighters in the division in the world in Mark Kerr. And so this could be a real coming out party for Borisov Igor, or it could be a going away party for Borisov Igor. We shall see.
But I'll tell you what, when Mark Kerr is focused, I don't think anybody could beat him. And I know he's focused. Borisov Igor's gonna have his hands full. He's gonna be in deep trouble. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. Oh, everybody underestimated Fujita in this fight. He shocked the world. We're gonna find out in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I was watching Mark Kerr work out the other day with Rigo Rodriguez, and Mark Kerr, for a big guy, moves so fast.
The match consists of 2 10-minute rounds.
'Mark the Specimen Kerr, originally nicknamed the Smashing Machine in Brazil when he fought in the Vale Tudo down there. Borisov Igor from Russia. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This guy looks very well conditioned.
He looked really good against Giant Ochai. Like I said, Mark Kerr is so focused. He has his hands full, Borisov does.
Referee Yuji Shimada explaining the rules: no headbutts, no elbows. And both these gentlemen know the rules. Neither one of them is known as a dirty fighter. So I expect a real good, clean match. I think this is going to be a ground battle, Eddie, don't you?
I think so as well. Mark Kerr has a clean, quick shot. Borisov virtually has no chance of defending against the takedown.
Okay, here we go, round 1. Russia versus the United States. There's a little bit of a weight difference in this. Borisov coming out with his hands up. Kerr much improved in the stand-up game. Both men circling, waiting. Nice right low kick by Mark Kerr to let him know that he's got striking weapons right out of the gate.
That had to hurt. A couple more of those and Borisov Igor will be limping.
Yeah, Borisov looks a little bit tight. Going for his own high kick, but there was nothing on that. Maybe trying to duplicate Gilbert Ivel's feat against Gary Big Daddy Goodrich.
Yeah, he said he just started working leg kicks.
Another right low kick by Kerr, goes through the well again. Kerr shoots, and down they go. Beautiful double leg takedown. Borisov pulling guard.
Inevitable. You can't stop Mark Kerr from the takedown. No way.
In mixed martial arts, currently, Mark Kerr may be the premier takedown artist, although Fujita took him down in their fight.
Yeah, if he gasses out and he's getting tired, that's the only shot an opponent of Mark Kerr has.
Borisov is turning his hips to the side. Mark Kerr knows probably virtually every offensive, defensive position from the guard, so he's nothing he hasn't seen before.
Holding Mark Kerr's head down is a good idea here. You don't want him to start smashing down those punches.
Mark Kerr bringing his base up high. Borisov loosening the guard. And back to a semi-tight guard. Borisov is playing the hip game, going from one side to the other, trying to get an angle, possibly for an arm or some other kind.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to go for an arm.
It looks like he's got some moves on the ground. He's defending against the punches Mark Kerr can't land. And Borisov, as you said, holding him tight. Great idea. Got the arm in this time.
I like Borisov Igor's hip movement.
Kerr going for the neck crank here.
Can opener.
Yeah, Borisov's got to do something. He's got to do something. Spin out, go for an armbar. He's not in trouble. Doesn't seem to be worried about the position at all. Maybe he's one of these guys who's got a real flexible body.
He's holding it tight.
Kerr could get the submission here. Could submit it from here.
It happened.
My God, Mark Kerr submitting Borosov Igor quick for the can opener neck crank.
Mark Kerr is back. And Borosov Igor,
he's going to be seeing a chiropractor.
Back to the drawing board for Borosov Igor.
Now on paper with Borisov's sambo background, you would have thought that he would have had maybe some answers to that move.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 6 seconds into the first round. The winner is Mark Kerr.
2 minutes, 6 seconds of the first round. Mark Kerr on a mission, back on top. Like I told you earlier, Steve, when Mark Kerr's ready to go, I don't think anybody can beat him.
You know, you may be right, because that was an impressive victory. He took his time, came out through some low kicks, let the guy know, here's some stand-up, got the guy thinking, stand up, shot him for the double leg, got guard, and just said, okay, you got guard, here's a neck crank, bang, and the fight was over.
That's the second can opener I've seen work. Like, there we go.
Boom, big low kick. Now, those hurt. Kerr can kick, because I know guys, they don't want, and he goes for that double leg. Borisov doesn't sprawl out, doesn't underhook, doesn't even try to defend, just goes to guard.
Neck crank, Mark Kerr. Some people call it the can opener. It's a neck crank.
You know, one of Mark Kerr's former teammates out of the Hammer House, Mark Coleman, used that same neck crank can opener from the guard against Sataki in January to qualify for the Pride Fighting Championship Grand Prix, of which he won. Now Kerr probably thinking, hey, one wrestler won the Grand Prix Pride tournament. Maybe he's next.
We're going to see a lot of these can openers coming in.
You know, it's interesting. Oh, he's, you know, Borisov's going out of the ring. That was a tough one, you know.
He's all right.
Just a safety precaution. That's a tough move. You get a guy as strong as Mark Kerr up there. That hurts.
Mark Kerr on the mic. Talk to us.
MC Mark Kerr.
I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out, seeing me tonight. And I want you all to know I'm in this ring fighting for you. Every single one of you, every time I step in, I am here for you.
今日ここに試合を見に来てくれた一人一人のファンの皆様、この試合を一人一人の皆様に捧げます。皆様のために戦いました。ありがとうございました。
Mark Kerr paying respects to the fans, his lifeblood, and he knows it.
I just want to say tonight and every night after, I want to show you the fans that I am the most dominant fighter in the world.
この試合から
Not only does Mark Kerr look like a bodybuilder, but he has the flexibility of a gymnast. He can do incredible things that you might. His kick, he can kick high. His tight kicks are nice and solid. You know,
Mark Kerr is one of the wrestlers that really is a student of the game, improved not only his submissions, but his stand-up. Came out, looked good standing up, but decided to go back to his bread and butter, got the neck crank, and made Borisov Igor tap out.
There we go with the neck crank, neck lock, can opener. Call it what you want. There's no escape here. That too tight, too solid. Could have broke his neck. This is the best Pride ever. This is the best Pride ever. It's the best.